Hello, and welcome back to Let's Get Lit. In today's episode, we're going to go over Chapter 14 of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Remember, the previous 13 videos are up for your viewing pleasure now, so remember to watch those before watching this one. Alright, you guys ready to see what happens to Felix, Agatha, and DeLacy? Here we go. Alright guys, you ready for Chapter 14? Now in this chapter, the creature tells the narrator and tells Victor all about the family's history that he's been watching. So, it's a long story, so buckle up. Here we go. The old man's name was DeLacy, and he was from a very noble family. He was also a very French family. His son Felix was very respected, and his daughter Agatha was very high in society. Now, the source of all of their troubles came from Safie's father. Safie's father was a merchant from Constantinople who was living in Paris. So Safie's father was convicted of a crime that he didn't commit, but because of his ethnicity and because of the color of his skin and his religion, the French government tried him and put him in jail. Now Felix, who was in love with Safie, told the father that he would try to deliver him and get him out of this prison, try to help him live. So he goes to the court and asks to see Safie's father. The court refuses. So Felix goes to the prison, finds a window, and starts talking to Safie's father. Now Safie's father, who learned between the love of Felix and Safie, promised Felix that if Felix was able to deliver him to safety, Felix would have Safie's hand in marriage. So Felix runs away, and he gets passports. He gets passports for himself, his sister, his father, Safie, and Safie's father. And he's able to bust Safie's father out of jail. So they run away. Now, as they're running away, Safie's father, Safie, and Felix stay together. Agatha and DeLacy go off to Germany. The French government finds Agatha and DeLacy and takes them to jail. When Felix learns this, he decides to turn himself in. He thinks that if he goes to the French government and tells them what's going on, maybe they'd be a little bit lenient. They're not. And after 5 months, they get tried and get put in jail. But after they get put in jail, they have another trial, and the French government is basically just like, give us all your money, we're going to exile you. That's pretty much what happened. So they took their money and forced them out of the country. And so they moved to a little hut in Germany, which is where the creature finds him. Now, a little while later, Safie's father, he learns that the government's coming after him. So before the French government could catch him, he sails off to Constantinople. And Safie, who is now alone, decides that she's going to steal some of her father's jewels and money, and she hires an interpreter to take her and the interpreter to Germany where Felix was staying. Now, she knew where Felix was at because when her father had left, he didn't take all of his notes and letters that Felix had wrote to him. So she learned through this way where Felix was at. And so they pretty much take the journey to Germany, and the interpreter falls sick about maybe 2 hours before they get to where they need to go. But the interpreter doesn't leave her stranded. The interpreter sends her on, and she's able to find Felix. And so this is pretty much where Chapter 14 ends. You get the entire history, you get the story dynamic of the family, and we never hear about Safie's father again. So, alright guys, this is all of Chapter 14. Next we're going on to 15. I hope you guys are really liking this. It's getting really interesting, all of the stories and everything. And again, please like, share, and comment down below. We would love to have more followers. We love our audience. And again, I'm not a literary scholar, so if I've missed something, please comment down below. Let me know, because I encourage the share of knowledge and the wealth of knowledge. I want everyone to be able to learn, and in order to fall in love with these classics like we do. So, have a great one, you guys, and as always, stay lit.